One of the questions that I get frequently asked is how to sound native. Today we're going to address this. Well, first of all, sounding quite American or British is not necessarily a prerequisite for all ESL speakers. There are over 160 accents out there and people get to communicate. So at the end of the day, the most important thing is to be able to pass a message across. Having said that, if you still want to start this journey, you need to know that it might take a lot of time, especially if you're not a naturally good imitator. Sounding native is all about your ability to reproduce the sounds that you are going to hear. So you will have to go through a lot of listening and mimicking practice, working on your parroting skills. For instance, I think I've already talked about this. Parroting basically consists in listening, taking notes, and repeating what you hear. Just as simple. And you also need to be familiar with the phonetics. For you to sound accurate, the phonetics should be the theoretical foundation of your pronunciation. So how would you pronounce this word, for instance? You might be tempted to say comfortable. If you say that, we will be able to catch you, but native speakers would rather say comfortable. That's what we call illusion, when the sound tends to disappear when native speakers pronounce the word. It happens especially when two words are connected. But you also have this type of cases where a syllable or more than one syllable is mute. Another one is assimilation. It happens when the combination of two sounds produce another sound. For instance, ta plus ya will sound cha. So instead of saying don't you, native speakers would say don't you. And same applies to da plus ya, which will sound ja. Instead of saying did you, native speakers would say did you. Did you? Another one is germination. It happens when two consonants sound as one, especially when the same consonant is found at the end of a word and at the beginning of the word that follows. You would say, for instance, normal life. Normal life. Instead of saying normal life, normal life. Social life. Good day. Big house. Also, in American English, and by the way, everything I'm saying here is about American English. So, you will see that letter T will be converted to D. Ta will sound da in most cases. For instance, instead of saying I've got to go, in American English, you would say I've got to go. I've got to go. The matter. What's the matter? Matter. It is what it is. It is what it is. And there's this singer who said, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So try to practice this. Repeat after me. It is what it is. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Now, coming to vowels, there is this tendency to link vowels into vowels. When you listen to native speakers, you will see that they tend to place a ya or a wa in between two words. The first one ending with a vowel and the other one starting with a vowel. For instance, instead of saying very old, native speakers would say very old. When I say very old, there is a Y, a ya in between, right? Or else, so old. He's so old. So old. There is like a wa here. The other day. The other day. There is a ya here. The value of. What's the value of? Value of. There is a wa here. So these are some of the things that you need to know in order to sound native. If you want to learn more about the American pronunciation, then you want to visit my website and send me a registration form. I'll be expecting you. Coach Mike ESL.